Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to get started. I'm Michelle Siegel. I'm the Director of Development and Alumni Relations for the Rackham Graduate School. And I want to thank all of you for joining us in person and for those of us who are watching the live stream. It's really nice to be back together for this event after a hiatus of a couple of years. And we're really excited to congratulate and welcome this year's Predoctoral Fellows. And so to start us off, I'm delighted to introduce Rackham's Dean, Mike Solomon.
Thanks very much, and good afternoon. This is really delightful to see so many of you here. It's my honor and pleasure to offer congratulations to the 2022-2023 Rackham Predoctoral Fellows on behalf of the university and the graduate school. And after 2 years of interruption, I'm delighted that we can do this in person. I know it's been a difficult 2 years, and we're not even necessarily out of the challenging period yet, but I think this afternoon it's wonderful to take a moment to celebrate this remarkable group of scholars. Welcome also to those of us that are joining us on the live stream. We are honoring this wonderful cohort, and we are delighted that you can join us today. Moreover, for those on the live stream and those here today, these scholars have been supported by a tremendous group, by faculty who I see here, by friends, by fellow students, Rackham students, and also by family. I know that many of you are joining us for that celebration, and I know that your support means very much to us at the graduate school and also to the students themselves. I also want to thank the members of the selection committee for their diligent work in reviewing the many excellent nominations. And in something that's completely unscripted, I see the Rackham Fellowships team, Financial and Fellowships team here. Take a moment to congratulate them. They're the ones that are writing your checks. But seriously, we here at Rackham staff, we are committed to your success, and it's just one element of today's celebration. Let me tell you a little bit about this remarkable fellowship. The Rackham Predoctoral Fellowship that these students are receiving was established in the 1930s as part of the graduate school's original endowment that named this wonderful building that we're in today. It is the most prestigious award conferred upon candidate doctoral students at the University of Michigan. This fellowship is an important part of our school's rich history, and I ask you to imagine the line connecting these scholars to those that have been here before in this building, in this room, to receive a similar award going back now almost 100 years. It's really a remarkable lineage of wonderful scholars, and we are so pleased that you're going to be joining that group. You join this legacy of outstanding scholars. The fellowship is in recognition of the many ways in which you have already achieved, but as well as what we believe that you will accomplish in the upcoming year. We're proud of you. I encourage everyone to learn more about the research of our scholars by visiting either our Predoctoral Fellowship page on the Rackham website or alternatively in your program as well. From the study of Trojan asteroid populations to research on improved pain therapies, from field work at archaeological sites to research in our university's own historical archives and collections, Rackham students create and discover in ways that advance, change, and disrupt. Reaching the final year of PhD studies is a significant milestone in the degree progress of any doctoral student. I hope the support and recognition we offer you as part of this fellowship propels your research and discovery in this final year in exciting new directions. Congratulations to each of you. I know we all look forward to seeing what you bring as you bring your work to a successful conclusion, and I offer you my best wishes in that endeavor. Now back to you, Michelle. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. And now I'm thrilled to introduce my friend and today's speaker, Dr. Gail Gibson, who we were just remarking I first started to work with about 5 years ago today. She is the executive director of the Kessler Scholars Collaborative, an initiative of the Judy and Fred Wilpon Family Foundation intended to promote success outcomes for first-generation college students nationwide. In her role, Gail works with 16 partner institutions to build better systems of support for first-generation students, Previously, Gail served as the director of the Kessler Scholars Program at Michigan, where she designed and led the early development of this cohort-based support initiative. A former journalist, Gail was a national legal correspondent for the Baltimore Sun, and she is a former recipient of the Knight Wallace Journalism Fellowship in the Law at Michigan. Gail holds a PhD in English and Education from the University of Michigan, where her research focused on academic transitions for students considered underprepared for post-secondary study. And in 2016, Gail was a Rackham Predoctoral Fellow. So please give a warm welcome to Gail Gibson.
So, good on sound? So thank you, Michelle, for that warm welcome. Dean Solomon, thank you for this invitation. And colleagues, faculty, and candidates, it is such a pleasure to be here today as you reach this milestone and important recognition as a Rackham Predoctoral Fellow. Colleagues, join me in congratulating this group. Graduate work often feels deeply independent, but I want to share a few remarks to help you think about the ways that you are joining a fellowship in the very truest sense of that word today. In 2016, it was my great honor to receive this same honor, and I want to share a bit about the impact that it had on, and continues to have truly, on my life and my career. And I want to share, I recall being in the same fourth floor space at Rackham. We were out in Assembly Hall. I think there were snacks. There's snacks coming, right? And I have to tell you, I was a little intimidated because as folks were describing their research, they were solving cancer. And I was thinking about educational transitions for students who are considered underprepared. And I'm guessing a lot of you have had moments of imposter syndrome or imposter phenomenon as you've gone through this process. And I want you to say it happens to all of us, but you look, you've played through and you're here today. But the main thing was that across disciplines in the room that day, there were researchers just like you who were doing groundbreaking work to transform their fields and to make human lives better. And it was humbling and inspiring to be a part of the group selected for this honor. On a really personal note, I want to share that I was in the room that day with my dissertation chair, Dr. Ann Geer, who is here today, welcoming another student from the joint program to this important fellowship. Thank you, Ann. So as Michelle shared, my doctoral research focused on how students in post-secondary institutions experience academic transitions. The shift from high school to undergraduate work, for instance, or as each of you have experienced, a transition to graduate work, where you're asked to take on new kinds of academic and research challenges, and too often left to figure out how to do that on your own. The fellowship you are joining today, think of this as a space where you don't have to figure it out on your own. My research focused specifically on adult students in community college settings, and I very logically thought that when I finished this work this year that's ahead of you now, I'd go back to a community college and continue my work in that sector. But one important feature of graduate education that I think doesn't get talked about enough is its opening doors and opportunities that you likely can imagine as you sit here today, even as we celebrate your research and scholarship. And so after I completed my PhD in 2017, I had a really unexpected opportunity to begin to design what had been a very traditional space of financial support for undergraduate students into a space of robust community-driven support for students who are the first in their family to attend college, or what we call in higher ed now, first-generation college students. And fellows, if any of you were a first-gen college student, we'd love to celebrate you if you'd like to raise a hand and let us know. So our focus in building the Kessler Scholars Program was to connect students not just with critical resources, not just with grant dollars like what you're receiving today, but to connect them with each other as a community of support across their academic journey. The model we started building at Michigan in 2017, 5 years ago indeed, has steadily expanded, and in 2020 we launched the Kessler Scholars Collaborative to support our work across 6 partner campuses. This is the project I now lead, including at research institutions Johns Hopkins University, Cornell University, and Syracuse University. Just this spring, we expanded further. In the last month, we announced with our new partner, Bloomberg Philanthropies, and longtime University of Michigan donors, Fred and Judy Wilpon, new Kessler Scholars programs at 10 institutions, from Brown University to Little St. Mary's College in Indiana. It's an incredibly diverse group, and again, the model stays the same. How do we support students in community spaces, connecting them to critical resources, but in a way that recognizes individual and cohort-driven concerns? And it's backed by research. Financial support alone is not enough to truly provide students with the critical tools, resources, and community they need to thrive in academic, professional, and personal pursuits. And I want to submit that the same is true in graduate education. And that is why programs like the Rackham Predoctoral Fellowship are so important. This offers you both the financial and programmatic support to help you succeed, to get to that finish line, and it's really close. It really is. So what I'd like to do in closing is to encourage you to look around this room right now at your fellow fellows who are here with you. I'd like you to think, are there ways I could connect with a peer when they come up and share the titles of their dissertation? Hey, how does that resonate with my work? As I shared, I'm from a program that emphasized cross-disciplinary work, the program in English and Education, and that is where our work grows and gets better, when we find ways to build community and to explore these questions together. I want to share that in my current role, the colleague I work closest with every day who's helping me work on this big national project now, she also was a Rackham Predoctoral Fellow in a different discipline in education. And by finding these bonds, they are going to enrich your work and they are going to expand your world. Candidates, congratulations on this incredible achievement. I encourage you to look across the room to each other, to embrace the fellowship that is before you, and we are so excited to see where your work leads us next. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, Gail, for your inspiring words. And now we are going to move on to the recognition of you, our fellows. This year is a new addition to our ceremony. We will be presenting each of you with a special Rackham Predoctoral pin, which are in the boxes here behind me. Gail is wearing her pin. These are commemorative pins, which we see as an outward representation of your significant accomplishment in receiving this prestigious fellowship, and we hope that you will wear them proudly, not just this year, but wherever you go when you finish your time at Michigan. So at this time, just to give a little housekeeping, we're going to do it in a quasi-alphabetical manner. So students, we're going to start with the A through C group and ask you to file to the right, come up to the microphone, introduce yourself, your program, and the name of your dissertation. If you can't remember what you submitted, you can refer to the program. And then please come and I'll hand you one of the pins, and then you can return to your seat and we'll call the next group. So I know you're all a smart group of Michigan people. You'll be able to do this. So let's start with group, if your last name starts with A through C, I'll ask you to file to the right, and we'll get underway.
Hello, my name is Timothy Burke. I'm from Urban and Regional Planning. My dissertation is on places for the displaced. forcibly displaced persons in Juba, South Sudan.
Hello everyone, my name is Tawheed Anwar and I am in the Electrical and Computer Engineering department, and my dissertation is measurement compression and capacity results for quantum network problems. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Ahmed and I'm in the Department of Molecular, Cellular and Developmental Biology, and my dissertation title is Generation of Sparse Combinatorial Neuronal Wiring in Sensory Coding. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Surgeon. I'm in comparative literature, and I think it's Ironies of Freedom.
Hello, I'm Ryan Cardman. I'm in the Department of Physics, and my dissertation title is Towards Fundamental Physics with Circular State Rydberg Atoms in Space.
Hello, my name is Hannah Bradar. I'm in the English Language and Literature PhD program, and my dissertation title is The Affects of Critique, Women in Satire in Early Modern England.
Hello, I'm Seok-hyun Jung from Industrial and Operations Engineering, and my dissertation is Bayesian Predictive Analytics for IoT Systems.
Hi, I'm Harsh Agrawal. I'm a PhD student in Chemical Engineering Department, and my thesis title is Improving Charge Transfer in Metal Ions for Low-Cost Flow Batteries.
Hi everyone, my name is Madeline Cook and I'm a PhD candidate in the Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences, and my PhD title is Modern and Paleo Perspectives on the Iodine to Calcium Proxy in Foraminifera and its Application as an Indicator of Environmental Change.
Hi, my name is Mushtaba Abdul Maliki. I'm in Civil Engineering department, and my dissertation title is Leveraging Connectivity and Automation to Revolutionize Future of Mobility.
Now I'd like to invite those fellows whose last names start with D through J to come and announce their names, departments, and the title of their dissertation.
All right. Hi, I'm Christine Huan, and I'm a PhD candidate in Urban and Regional Planning. My dissertation title is Placing Hope in the Space of Paradox. The parish neighborhood has a place of refuge and a tool of exclusion in 20th century Detroit.
Hi, I'm Dan Doyle from Neuroscience, and my dissertation title is Genetic Coordination of Subplate-Dependent Neural Circuit Development.
Hi, I'm Matthew DeFurio. I'm in the Astronomy and Astrophysics program, and my thesis is exploring the role of stellar mass in birth environment on the formation of stellar multiples.
Hi, my name is Kamal. I'm a student at the Department of Middle East Studies. My dissertation topic is Mysticism, Islamic Law and Ethics, Abdul Wahab al-Sharani's Ethical Subject Formation Theory. Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Jen and I'm from Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. My dissertation title is Gallium Oxide-based devices for high-power switching applications.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Hine and I am in the Cancer Biology program, and my dissertation title is Neutrophil Migration and Recruitment to Breast Cancer Tumors.
Hi everyone, my name is Duncan Greeley. I am in the Department of Material Science and Engineering, and my dissertation title is a three-dimensional investigation of grain-resolved cyclic deformation mechanisms in magnesium rare earth alloys using high-energy X-ray diffraction.
Hello everyone, my name is Vishwas Goel, and I hope to be Dr. Vishwas Goel soon. I'm pursuing a joint PhD in Department of Material Science and Engineering and Scientific Computing. And together with my collaborators, I'm working on developing lithium-ion batteries that can be charged in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Hill and I'm in the Neuroscience Graduate Program. My dissertation is going to be titled The Sodium Channel SCN8A as a Target for Anti-Epileptic Therapy.
Hello everyone, my name is Nazanin Farjam from Mechanical Engineering Department, and my dissertation title is Additive Nanomanufacturing for Customized Device Fabrication.
Hello, my name is Miriam Gleckman-Kroot. I'm in the Sociology Department, and my research is titled The Rainbow Nation and the Gaze It Excludes, LGBTI Refugees Living in a Modern South Africa. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Haley He from the Environmental Engineering Department, and my research title is Characterizing the Performance and Operational Characteristics of a Hybrid MAVR System for Nutrient Removal. Thank you.
And finally, next, excuse me, K through P can line up.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey Kochan. I'm in the Department of Pharmacology, and my thesis title is Improved Pain Therapies Using Allosteric Modulation.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Liu from Aerospace Engineering Department, and my dissertation title is Control and Learning Methods for Safe Autonomous Driving. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Tanvir Ahmed Khan from Computer Science and Engineering, and my dissertation research focuses on rescuing data center processors to reduce their carbon footprint.
Hello everyone, I'm Fatima Shafi Khorsani. I'm from the Department of Biostatistics, and my dissertation is titled Data Integration Methods for Survival Analysis.
Hi, I'm Christina Lee from Biomedical Engineering, and my dissertation title is Assessing Movement Control and Performance in Upper Limb Prosthesis Users.
Hello, I'm Gurcharan Kaur from Biomedical Engineering, and my dissertation title is Utilizing Autoregulated RUNX2 Suppression in Mesenchymal Stem Cell-Derived Chondrocytes to Improve Cartilage Repair and Attenuate Joint Inflammation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Peter Mcdonald from the Department of Statistics, and my dissertation is titled Structured Latent Space Models for Multiplex Networks.
Hi, I'm Emily Makowski from the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and my dissertation is titled Multi-Objective Engineering of Therapeutic Antibodies.
Hi, I'm Julia Leneff. I'm from the Material Science Engineering Department, and my dissertation title is Atomic Layer Deposition for Electrochemical Carbon Dioxide Recycling and Next Generation Electronics.
Hi everybody, my name is Sean McSherry. I'm in the Department of Chemical Engineering, and my dissertation title is Spectral Control of Thermal Emission at High Temperatures and in the Near Field. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Teresa Pagan from the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology, and my dissertation title is The Influence of Seasonal Migration on Evolution in North American Boreal Birds.
Hello, my name is Virginia Larson. I'm in the chemistry department, and my dissertation title is Earth Abundant Transition Metal Molecular Complexes for Water Splitting.
Hi everyone, I'm Mei-Chen Liu from the Department of Earth and Environmental Science, and my dissertation title is Insight of Earthquakes and the Composition of the Earth Mantle from an Analysis of the Seismic Waves.
Hi everyone, my name is Jesse Martinez. I'm in the Department of Molecular, Cellular, and Developmental Biology, and my dissertation title is Investigating the Role of Sleep in Neurodevelopment, Synaptic Plasticity, and Memory Processing.
Hi, my name is Leanna Papp from Psychology and Women's and Gender Studies, and the title of my dissertation is Sexualized Aggression in College Drinking Settings, a 4-year prospective cohort study of undergraduate women. Thank you.
And now I will invite our Thruzi up.
Hi, I'm Agnes Resto from Mechanical Engineering, and my work is on modeling human epiblastist morphogenesis.
Hi everyone, my name is Ziping Xu from Stats Department. My dissertation title is The Benefit of Transfer Learning in Reinforcement Learning.
Hi everyone, my name is Ziyun Dong from Linguistics Department, and my dissertation title is Prediction and Memory Interference in Dependency Resolution.
Hello everyone, I'm Tethi Hazel. I'm a PhD candidate at the Department of Political Science, and my dissertation is titled The Societal Origins of State Education, A History of Mass Education in Southeast Asia.
Hi, my name is Catherine Van Zanen. I'm a candidate in the Joint Program in English and Education, and my dissertation title is Raised Evangelical Writers on Social Media, Rhetoric, Resistance, and Ethical Negotiation.
Hi, my name is Gurmeet Singh. I am a PhD candidate in the Department of Aerospace Engineering and Scientific Computing. My dissertation title is Multiscale Modeling of Vitrimers and Additively Manufactured Materials.
Hi everyone, my name is Juan Rodriguez Barrera. I'm from American Culture, and the title of my dissertation is Bronzeville's Tribunes, Sociology, Marxism, and Literary Afromodernism in the Midwest Metropolis, 1936 to 1950.
Hi, my name is Ali Reza Ramyar from Electrical and Computer Engineering Department, and my dissertation thesis title is Power Processing Architectures for Power and Energy, Sustainable Power and Energy, sorry.
Congratulations once again. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's just fascinating to hear what everybody is working on and the great variety. Really demonstrates the breadth and depth of all the research that is happening here on our campus. I'm confident that your outstanding work and scholarship will further the excellence and intellectual exchange across the disciplinary boundaries that were only really imagined at the time in 1935 when Mary Rackham and President Ruth Finn met to envision the Rackham Graduate School. In addition to thanking Alicia and Adam, who are here from Finance and Fellowships, I also want to give a big thanks to Ann Leffler and Jordan Keifer, who put the event together today, as well as our colleagues in the communications team that made everything look great. And I want to thank all of you for joining us today and marking this important occasion. For those of you who are with us in person, I hope that you will come and join us in the Assembly Hall for the aforementioned snacks and to celebrate and talk with our wonderful fellows about their work. Thanks again for joining us.